Hi, my name is Lanaya Joyner, and today I will be giving you a informative speech about the influences of social media. My general purpose is to inform, and after watching my speech, I want my audience to know the influence of social media. Now my audience will introduce themselves.
Hi, my name is
Hey, my name is Ayana.
Alright, so Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Snapchat, highly influenced by these simple apps and others like them. Social media includes platforms where people are given the opportunity to create, share, and interact. Social media is what connects people of all different types throughout the world. Social media has influenced many different people in many different ways. This speech should be important to you because not only do you use social media, but almost everyone around you does as well. You have most likely experienced the influence of it firsthand. I am qualified to speak on this topic because I am a user of social media. I am very familiar with the different types of social media, and I know how people are influenced by it. Not only am I well aware of the ins and outs of social media, but I have done plenty of well-sourced research on this topic. I will help my audience establish a deeper understanding of the influence of social media. Social media influence many things. The three main things that influences heavily include social life, creativity, and anxiety. Social media has many influences. Now that the main influences have been introduced, we will first delve into social media influence on social life. Okay, so social media influences the everyday social lives of all of its users, whether that be small or large influences. Social media allows people of all ages to communicate with almost anyone or many people at the same time. You are given the opportunity to communicate and socialize with people you rarely have the chance to see in person and people you may have just met on social media. Social media is a platform where new people meet and are able to form bonds and connections with others. People are given the chance to meet others with different cultures of different backgrounds that they may not have been able to meet without social media. Social life is influenced by social media through its ability to promote new people meeting. Through social interaction, though social interaction is expanded, it is still good to keep an eye out for any interaction looking to turn sour. Next, we will explore social media influence on creativity. Social media influence its users' creativity. Social media promotes new perspectives. When using social media platforms, different people are suggested. These people are typically who you can relate to or share the same interests as. This allows you to see how others do what you do, but differently. Social media encourages new ways of thinking. Social media provides people with a wide range of thinking. It can be used as an outlet to put these creative thoughts somewhere. People are allowed to see and find many different inspirations. Creativity is influenced by social media through its promotion of new perspectives and new ways of thinking. Creativity has a place within social media, but it is always good to be sure your creativity are not just influenced by what is most popular at the time. Thirdly, we will learn how social media influences anxiety. Social media influences the anxiety of all who use it. Social media can cause people to be fearful of missing out, which is also called FOMO. People who have used social media for a longer period of time usually fall victim to this. This fear of missing out tends to cause people to become more addicted to checking what everyone is doing out of fear that they are having more fun. Social media can lead to a lack of privacy without the proper protection or being cautious of the things you do and say. People on social media can use that against you. Many have experienced personal attacks like cyberbullying, stalking, and threatening. Things like this typically happen due to the user's lack of knowledge on what is okay to share and when the sharing is becoming too much. Now, before I get to my conclusion, an audience member will give a personal testimony on how social media influences them.
Hey, my name is Ayana and social media influences me to be myself. I say this because I believe social media has a negative effect on our generation because of how we watch others live and be happy, but in our reality, we never know what's going on behind closed doors. So it helps me push myself to be better and also to be a better person for me and not base my life off of social media.
Thank you. Social media influences anxiety through FOMO and lack of privacy. Anxiety is a very important topic, but can be helped. Lastly, we will review what we have learned about the influences of social media. Social media influences almost everyone. Social media influences the social lives of all who use it, allowing people to meet new people from around the world or to just simply communicate. Social media influences the creativity of users and encourages users to expand their thinking as well and view new perspectives. Social media influences the anxiety of its users and can lead to FOMO as well as a lack of privacy. Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and Snapchat are a number of the social platforms we are influenced by. Now you know a few ways from many. Just this year, there are an estimated 5.27 billion social media users, and the average person uses 6.7 different social networks per month. Everyone who is a user of social media has experienced its influence, whether they consider it to be negative or bad.